Welcome to our documentary on the impact of the State Employment and Expenditure for Results C4 project in collaboration with Fadama Iii Project Office in Delta State. My name is Ijedima Osuya and I'm your anchor.
Delta State, with a population of about 4.11 million in 2016 as per census figures of same year, may have demographically grown beyond the 6 million mark, given the average annual population growth rate of about 3.92% as established by the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigerian Facts and Figures in 2007. The population spread over 25 local government areas, delineated into 3 senatorial zones of Delta North, Delta Central, and Delta South, occupies a total land area of 18,050 kilometers square, with a coastline of about 163 kilometers on the Atlantic Ocean. Although the south and central zones of the state are largely flat lands with poor drainage, swamps, and estuaries, the soil conditions are alluvial deposits, generally waterlogged, structureless, gray in color with seed clay texture but very fertile. The northern zone, on the hand, stretches from the low-lying plains of the Underkwa axis in the southern part of the undulating terrains, laden with low hills and valleys up north, to the border towns between Delta and Edo states, but with soil conditions that have deep profiles, good drainage with sandy textured surfaces, and good water capacity that allows for the cultivation of a wide range of crops. Even the climatic conditions are favorable, marked majorly by the dry and rainy seasons. These natural factors, no doubt, may not be unconnected with the ancestral adoption of agriculture as the main means of livelihood by the people, contributing over 10% of the state's GDP in 2005, but accelerated to an annual average of 13.3% from 2015 to 2017, according to the NBS data. This phenomenal sector growth is perceived to be linked directly to the deliberate interventions of the state governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, who, amongst other related programs, supported the C4 Fadama Iii project.
Please join us as we take a trip around the states on some of the Fadama Iii beneficiary activities across the 3 senatorial districts.
My name is Okonkwo Dominic. I reside here in Ubolu. I heard about Fadama. A friend just called me, said there is a group, there is a project by World Bank and Nigeria collaboration and all that. You know, when we hear things like that in Nigeria, we're always like, are you sure this one will work out? And somehow, a lot of people gave up because it took time. We passed through stages. At first, we were asked to gather ourselves in tents, groups and all that. We registered a name. I have to even talk to some person because immediately he shared it with me, I was interested. This is Success Pilgrim. So then the training. So when we started, the Fadama coordinator was coming, talking sense to us. At least now I'm fulfilled. I really thank God because there is that confidence when you know you have something to fall back on. You have a farm. What's come to worst, you sell one of your pig and you help your life.
I am the chairman of Ubuluku Fadama Community Association. I am born and brought up at Ubuluku here. So the king of Ubuluku, B of Ubuluku, he graciously allowed his palace to hold all our meetings up to this day at no cost. Even trainings were done there at his palace. Officers of Fadamas were coming. They were encouraging us. It lasted until the first project. There were 10 projects for the 10 groups. So we thank God Fadama came. When Fadama came, they did not only boost crop farming, they introduced all this animal husbandry. Fadama has actually improved my way of life financially. I will tell us I'm standing here, I have 3 children in the university. this young group, they impressed me a lot. They are very serious farmers, and they are doing very, very well. I am sure if this group lasts, if they last next 5 years, the way they are going now, they will have young factory. They will have this flour processing factory. To the glory of God.
My name is Barrister Joseph Okolie Obaze. I'm the Secretary to Ubuluku Traditional Council. This is the Obi's Palace. I'm happy to say that the idea of joining the Fadama group came from here. Obi is happy about it because his people have been impacted.
A new dawn in the modern agricultural practices was initiated by the project when it embarked on the production of vegetables, deploying the greenhouse farming technology.
My name is Isioma Omode from Umutono village here in Okalopono. And our farming then cassava and yam, and then sometimes vegetables like okra and ugu. Then sometimes tomato and pepper like this, but not be like this kind of pepper, not those tiny pepper. Before we don't know this kind of pepper until government come bring this one. Now when they bring them, we can't know this one. Then they call it super habanero. Super habanero pepper. Since government bring this thing, I really enjoy them because the money where they come from there, you know, be like cassava and yam we be saying a year now, like once in a year, you know. So, but like this one, since them bring them now, you know, as it don't ripe, they come every week, sometimes twice in a week, pluck go. Like this greenhouse now, only me go handle them. But before, you know, they like that. I don't sabi anything about it. When we started, if they do the advert, like if we start new season now, I go put them, Okala pepper season 3, don't come, oh, my customers, make una, you know, na so they do like this is season 2. So na so I take advertise them, so na so people take the column.
My name is Reverend Charles Erebe, JP. I'm the FCA chairman of Okurepo Fadama User Group, the FCA. So really the project of Fadama came into the community in the year 2018, and 10 good projects came into the community. This one of them I'm standing here now, the greenhouse. In fact, it was a story in the community, and it has been helping the community, and a lot of people have been benefiting from the project. Members, they are acquainted to the method of the production of this thing. This is the third production. Every Thursday the week, every Thursday. Formerly, they purchased this habanero pepper. In fact, nowhere they can purchase it, they can get it before. But as soon as the Fadama brought it, they are no more going to the market to buy the local pepper. So because of the aroma and the taste, they have been patronizing the pepper of this project.
I'm Mrs. Mebalobo. I'm from Ibodo. The cassava processing mill is useful to us since the Fadama and and Sifo gave us since 3 years now. It's 3 years now. We have been using it, and the community is very happy for using it because since we don't have it, we have been suffering for it. From here to Ekwoma, we are used to go to Ekwoma to grind cassava. But since they gave the engine to us, we have been using it and we are very grateful. for what they have done for us. Many are not suffering again as they are suffering before. They used to trek far place, but since the Fadama gave us this engine, because many people are happy. They can come to engine at any time because it's not far from them, and they have water. They dig a well for us. They have water to wash the cassava. Before, when they go to Ekwama, when they drop their cassava there, they will come home and come and collect water to wash their cassava. But since we have this engine here, they have water and there is light here, they don't suffer again. They are very happy.
By name, I am Dr. Wabwezi. I'm born and brought up here. Here is a Walero. These refugees, this Afioma cassava processing, we are into 10 groups. We are into 10 members. Some are 10, some are 15s. You understand? So to make up each one group. So that is how this one we still in producing cassava processing. This one too is still a fokampa. They are still into producing gari, as I say so.
What does fokampa mean?
Fokampa mean na belle, na the important pass. Anything where they do without belle, you no go do it. We dey fight for, we dey sweat for, make belle for chop. Now be a fokampa. This is the borehole the Fadama made for us. Then the tank where we storage water. Then the gen, we used to pump the water. Then underground the system straight to where we wash our gari. You understand? If you can look, you see. So this is where we can wash gari. Manually. Then when we wash, we now straightly carry down to grinding. You understand? When we wash, we now carry straightly to ground. Then after grinding, then we move to pressing system. After drying it, we have to shift it from here to frying oven, manual oven. Understand? This is where we fry. This is where we fry manual oven. Yes. Then after this, we have to pack it to market another substance of eating, you know. So that is it. That is it.
I am Mr. Ebu McDonald. I am indigenous of this very Ozanogogo. Retired and not tired. So by special grace of God, since actually June last year, we stocked here. This is the third stocking now. We have sold twice. Then this is the third one now. Actually, by special grace of God, before end of April, it will go off again, then we'll restock again. So it is actually beneficiary to us.
I'm an open man. I'm from Okuloho. And the truth is that Okuloho here, most of the people here, we are farmers. And we are very happy as of last year, year before last, when we have a Fadama program, we now applied and they really help the community. And all what we request for, they do it for us. And I'm the FCA chairman of the Fadama group. We have poultry and piggeries. Poultry and piggeries. Okay. Piggeries are 8 groups, then poultry 2 groups. Altogether 10 groups. The piggery, they are doing fine. They are doing fine. are doing well. Like one of them gave birth to 6, one 7, the other third one 8. Then the other of our colleagues, one of the gave birth to 4, the other one gave birth to 6, and 3 of our group here now, the 3 pigs, they are still pregnant. They haven't give birth. So therefore we are very happy. Most of us, most of the groups, some didn't have what they are doing before this time. But since Fadama came now, they have what they are doing now. Every day they go to the place, take off the pigs, clean the place. They are happy.
Fadama Iii Sunday. I'm for Aragba. Yes, my name is Fadama Iii Sunday. I'm the FC chairman Aragba. This project I've seen here is Fadama project. And this project has contributed too much to the development of our Aragba community. The projects have helped to even employ other people, and it's expanding. And we are grateful to Fadama. And God bless Fadama. And free promote other projects that will come that people will benefit. And this the project now we are now doing as a family business now. We are able to expand it to certain states now. That the family will have profits for it, and we're able to care for our family through the Fadama project it has brought to us.
I feel very okay, very happy too, because if not for Fadama, I don't think we have gained something. But I know with this program, we have gained a lot, and I'm grateful to God. Our children, we have children, they are much.
I have 7 children.
7 children.
And the 7 children are going for private school.
Private school.
And so, thereby Fadama, the farm help us, it was because for the farm, and our farming also help us in training them.
My name is Okbala Augustine Amechi. I am from this community, Ejema Nyogo. When I was growing up, we were helping our parents to grow their farms. They produce cassava, melon, yam, until lately the palm plantation, oil palm plantation in Nsokwa began to influence the farmers here, and very many farmers have gone into palm plantation, oil palm plantation. Oil palm produce is more lucrative than, gives more money than the cassava and oil. When we process, we extract the palm oil, and then we separate the chaff from the kernel. We get the main kernel, which, if cracked, the seed is used to, from the seed, we extract another oil. Sometimes you could get groundnut oil. You could get something that similar to groundnut oil. Fadama has come and have helped us. Even where we are now is one of the projects, the oil palm processing mill, which Fadama has helped the group to acquire. Now you can get almost 100 liters in one day.
Okay, my name is Stanley Onguka. I'm the FCA chairman of Ibuku Orogu community. This is Fadama project. Though I'm a graduate, since I finished, there's no job. So when we heard about Fadama, we quickly rushed down to show our interest. We picked the interest form, and we were lucky that we were shortlisted. They came for sensitization, and the committee was one of the community that was selected. So we formed our group. That is the FCA interest group. So my group is poultry. There are other farms: piggery, fishery, oil processing, cassava processing, and cassava production. So presently now you can see now, with this one now, we have 150 beds in the farm now. In a day we have at least 3 crates a day. With this one at least we have started making it gradually. You can earn a limit, despite that the little income that is coming from it now is meager, but at least we are getting more skills on how to embark on business.
My name is High Chief G. Best Ijabo. I am a secretary of the Efruto Traditional Council of Chiefs. Few years ago, there was a letter from Fadama office captured expression of interest, which we now replied. And eventually, Fadama swung into action. They visited the community twice on sensitization. Thereafter, training commenced, capacity building, and advisory service activities. Better Life is under the Efruto Progressive FCA that has 10 groups, 10 Fadama users group under the Efruto Progressive FCA. We have the poultry group made up of 3 groups. We have the piggery groups. We have 1 cassava. We have 3 fishery groups, and we have 1 oil processing group.
I am the FCA chairman, Ezebre, under Bumonde local government area. My name is Azikwe Selogu. Lilezi is my surname. This is the boat Fadama created for us. Formerly, before we get this boat, we have been suffering from carrying things to different areas. Carrying things to our area is a problem. But right from when Fadama came into our life, after giving us this boat, we are able to carry like this pure water, because in our area there is no pipe-borne water. So we carry all this pure water to our area. We carry cement to our area. We carry other different, like drinks and other different things to our area. So this makes it a bit good in our life. We have been using smaller boats to convey things to our area. Very, very difficult to us. Because now, with this big boat, we can carry quantity. People entering this boat, they can even sleep because the boat is large. Look at the foam where we use in sleeping. So now, make life somewhat easy to us. Like this boat now, when they carry goods from here, it will go far beyond Age, which is Payasa. Sometimes Ozobo, very far from here. We spend like 4 days, 5 days, then we come back. So that is why we do it. And we make some amount of money, like 30,000 a trip. So monthly we are able to make 120, 100,000. So we are very happy. Yes, we are doing it. Why, in case when the engine spoils, we buy new parts to maintain the engine. In case when the boat gets more damage, we call carpenters, we buy all those things, they maintain the boat for us. From the money we got from it.
My name is Mr. Sunday Ofomare, FCA chairman, TvBox community in Okolo Inland. So this project, Fadama doing for us, and we have 10 FUG in this community. The 10 FUG, piggery day, fishery day, cassava farming day, plantain day. Okay. So this is the 10 FUG. And this very one poultry production. So we produce egg, and we see about 8 crates a day. Yes, by the production. But one day and 300 per day. Well, we are benefiting from this business, because you know, say, a poultry business, if you manage it well, so you will succeed on it.
Just like most projects, the C4 Fadama III project was not without its challenges.
they want to be certain that what they are supplying you is the best, that what they are building is the best. But you see, human nature. The FCAs and the FUGs, they are the owner of the site. They award the contracts. So they are to follow the contractors and the service providers and the input providers. But human nature, if you don't have a strong FCA that knows what you want and want result, the FUG chairman may compromise with the service provider and the input provider, and they won't get the best.
Like only some little area, like most of our contractors, when you are advising them, in some areas they don't want to take. Like I could remember our service provider, when we were telling him that we should try to do the doors to be iron doors, he said no. You know, when immediately they brought the pig, after about 6 days, they destroyed the wooden doors. Then we decided to go and meet with them on our own. The groups start preparing iron doors on our own, which is very expensive.
I am truly satisfied with the result. First, we looked at the geographical spread of the state along the needs assessment we conducted then, and we distributed our projects across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. So far, so good. 4,116 direct beneficiaries was what we had, disaggregated into gender, male and female. We have 2,098 males, then 2,018 females that we empowered with grant resources to engage in income-generating livelihood activities across the state. We had a total of 63,958 indirect beneficiaries. Those persons who are attached, household members of those direct beneficiaries are this class of persons. They also gain from the project. And again, for agro-based enterprises sub-projects, we had 392 of such sub-projects that were fully implemented in the state. And again, there is other rural infrastructure that will give to community. This very particular enterprise is not for the small groups that we had registered that will benefit. This one is a bigger one, a high profile enterprise that will benefit the entire community, irrespective of being a member of the group. We call these ones rural owned infrastructure that will accommodate the interests of those who are not even members and also those who are members. For instance, like water scheme. You can't stop persons within the community to take water, or we do market, for instance, again. You don't stop them. These ones are free for all to be benefited by members within that same community. And we had 19 of this across board in the state.
Yes, I want to commend the efforts of my predecessor, the former state project coordinator, Mr. Collins Ashoro, and the members of the project implementation unit, the PIU, the support staff, the facilitators in the field. They are our foot soldiers. They worked tirelessly to ensure that this success we're recording today became a reality. I want to commend the collective efforts of each and every one of us.